There we go.
Okay,
Hey,
cool.
now I can see you guys.
Trevor, one of my housemates is gonna play with us tonight because they asked me. I didn't force myself to.
This is York.
Excellent.
This is Tim.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a frogman.
Oh, you're mute, right?
This is
No, he's the one that doesn't speak common.
This
Yes.
is Trevor.
Hello.
Who did this art?
Oh, this is me. I drew that.
Very good. I love it.
Man. Thank you, man.
Maxwell,
All right.
Honestly,
my
having
mom is
you as
still
a-
working on your
having a
character portraits.
So he's gonna go a little.
So that
Huh?
will, my mom is still going to do your character art as well as Jackson's and Sam's, and those will be posted on the Discord for you guys.
Oh, sweet.
I'm just saying, we can do with only a little bit of retcon. Remember how we got to the basement and we could choose left or right? What if the rogue went right? That's why he is not here.
Like it. Also, I was ready to kill Sam last session.
I was
We were-
waiting for you to.
We're so close to like being done. So close to being done.
Are we like
with
one
it-
session away or two sessions?
With this arc, this is gonna be the last session of the arc. Okay. If we keep playing into the school year, I have other plans.
I'd be really happy to, but like again, if things
It's also one of those things that if we want to take a break during the fall and have someone else do other things, because I can't play, because I won't be. I'm available, but my availability is sporadic.
Yeah.
It get like
so it's like it could be at any time.
yes, and like I can tell you now what my schedule is.
Mhm.
So like we can start planning pretty far ahead.
Yeah,
But it's not like I can't do consistently like Saturday
One day.
mornings until like
it's just like
Fridays are really good for
Here's
me.
the thing: sporadic tends to work well for us.
for us too. We're always just like, you happen to catch me at the perfect moment, and then
But
Every Maxwell one-off.
this is
But
the
it might not work so great. It might
Yeah.
not work so great for like Sam and Zach.
this is going to be the last. This is going to be the last consistent Nighton session.
Yeah.
no.
But
I've
So I'm
been
gonna-
on the other side of this with Alex. It's not fun, I know. So we're gonna have this last session with me, and then I'm gonna be recording a little outro of explaining that this is the end of Big Green D&D for me for the video upload. And yeah, it's gonna
We
be a
have a
whole thing.
Yanju style send off.
yes,
Cool. He doesn't have to die for that. I just like want. Just want it.
So okay, so let's get started. So
All right.
little recap: our heroes, the resurrected, are
where the hell am I?
have
Oh, you fucking destroyed the dark monster thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
have found
Me last time.
because of the fraud or because of some machinations with the rogue. They got a hold of the key to the observatory, which is the demiplane of Solfi, the god of light.
Because
Oh.
Sam wasn't figuring it out and I can't speak common.
So Zerth had to be woke.
Zerth had one thought.
Zerth was like, what if we put the circle in the circle?
Oh,
Because
Zerth would have done that. He's like, I know, I used to be really bad at this. I used to put the four corner one in this spot, but I think we go with this guy.
So
I think this is the way it's supposed to.
So
work.
yes, they broke into the demiplane of the observatory, found that it was a giant observatory. There were a lot of constellation maps on the ceilings, different rooms associated with the sun, moon, and stars, and a secret room. But when they walk in, they notice that they discovered some tendrils of some sort of tainted darkness.
Dude, I fucking hate tendrils.
Ugh. Tell me about it.
Let's not tell about it.
Okay.
And they stumbled across some shadow doggies that were not nice. They were not good puppers.
That's good puppers.
After defeating them,
They
Zerk
barked
just
like my
obliterated
dog.
one. The Grung secretly attacked one.
That's some
Um,
classic Grum.
that was in Nighton's bag.
Still?
It turned invisible, and because it attacked Nighton, I'm like, well, it has to be right there, and I fucking killed it,
Awesome.
It was
hopping
awesome.
out of the bag.
They were able to break out of the main part of the demiplane and traveled down through a secret passageway where they came into a bigger observatory where there was a throne sitting in the center of this room, with the tendrils of corruption and darkness were at their strongest here. In the center of this room sat a being with gray skin, white hair.
I thought you said bean.
Yes,
Sorry.
large bean.
Just like in VeggieTales.
Yep.
Okay.
No, a being.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sitting there, gray skin, light, some clothes draped over him. As he sat there, circling above his hands, or around both wrists were chains, were manacles, broken at the chain down there, but the manacles are still around his wrists. As he sat there, circling above his fingers looked almost like a heat mirage above his fingers.
Oh yeah, the wavy stuff.
So like it just like this gloomy. You could see through it. He was almost invisible, but you could see just this gloom circling above his fingers. And as he sat there, he looks at you. I know I said something really cool, but I can't remember what I said.
I remember it was.
Okay, Trevor, what did I say?
Pray.
Yes.
Jesus.
Pray.
I had to remember that because I had a
Look at
one-liner.
you with the hunger of a wolf, just staring down.
He's hung. Did somebody say?
I look at this large, imposing being, and I say, "Not to you, I won't."
Lycanthropy. Lycanthropy.
And Trevor got in his retort. He said, "Not today, I won't."
I said, "Not to you, I won't."
That's funny.
That's good, Trevor. I like that.
That's some
Thank
good.
you. I've had that waiting for
okay.
like 2 weeks.
All right, so we're facing this dude.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm here.
Also, no, I had this plan. Give me a second.
Okay.
All of a sudden, Zerth feels a heat coming from his pocket.
The
Pulls up
ruby!
All of a sudden, energy sprouts from the ruby,
I really wish I knew what was going on.
forming a pseudo-glowing form of a.
How did I get in here?
That's a good question. I have no idea. Hello.
No, it sounds
Hi, I'm Zerth, son of fuck. We're fighting back.
Fighting.
That.
Roll a con save.
Oh shit!
Roll a con.
What kind
Roll.
of save? Fail.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
This fall.
I look to this
As-
newcomer and
as-
introduce
as
myself as. Oh wait.
Pseudo-elven being looks at you and just looks at him. That damn ruby.
Oh yeah, you mean this
Roll,
thing?
roll constant. No, it's embedded in his chest. Like he's
Wait, that guy?
No, the ruby's embedded in your chest. You're like a glowing beam of,
Oh,
beam
you
of energy.
grew around it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have I been carrying this man for several weeks?
I don't know how I got in there, frankly.
Okay, roll. Everybody, roll initiative.
Fuck.
I love your
Oh, I
character.
I got a
It's a
14.
19.
Which is a 10 here.
Shit.
What's your dex? Dex mod.
Mine is +1.
I got a 14.
Okay. So anybody above 20?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
10 with the recently Ruby summoned elf.
Nice.
Zerth is very confused.
So 19.
Baron is very
19, right?
Yeah.
Anybody 19 to 15? 15 to 10?
10.
I got a 14.
14 for him.
So 19.
You're doing great, Trevor.
I'm
What's your
trying
dex?
here. It's hard to be heard.
I'm not joking.
I'm not joking, bitch.
Like Bajay.
Okay.
What's your favorite
Okay.
color?
So Mr. Grung, nat 20.
Deep green.
How do we
Yes.
do nat?
Oh, excellent.
It's been so long.
I was about to ask, how do you do them in this campaign?
Double your dice.
Brown
Just consider it a.
Swamps.
How did it as a crit?
No.
Very nice.
I know we've done it as an extra turn.
Yes, it's an extra turn. You get a surprise.
Cool.
How many 100 years old are you?
I'm but a young one. Only 30.
30.
Searching
Like
for my-
physically 30 or like
No, I'm actually 30. If I know
I'll explain what I'm thinking later.
No. You stop that right now. I haven't done the Zerth voice in like several weeks. I'm like, where is it? I think it's like here.
It's bearish.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sort of like here.
Ah.
I just have to say something like really dumb. And I'm like,
Oh,
what if we
It's a
threw
little-
him?
it's a little more gravelly.
Yeah, hold on.
Not register.
I have an idea. What if we
Yes.
just threw that guy at that guy?
Make that voice bit wrong.
I'm rather impressed. You don't talk about
It's
that.
brilliant.
No. Left word.
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
How far away is he?
You're a lot
40 feet.
nicer about my intellect than my
The
confidence.
answer is not far enough.
I
Oh,
hate
trust
you.
me.
I'm gonna go, well, I'm 6'9".
I'm 6'3", but
You're still very tall. Everyone in this campaign is super tall except for Tim.
that is how fantasy genre usually tends to be. You live actual desires that you are never can fulfill.
Tall and hot.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Well, in my other campaign, I was
my
looking for gender fluid.
skin starts to glow a hideous green as like dust starts falling
Yeah, that's
off
my
me.
favorite color.
That's
Oh.
very nice.
I walk
What do you
forward about 25 feet and I just go, "Ah! Ah!" He feels a cold touch on the back of his neck.
Oh my god! You gotta be joking.
That would be 2 points of necrotic damage. He cannot heal.
That's
Devastating crit.
That's some classic Tim hours where you get hella good god rolls, but then like the damage is trash.
You said necrotic?
Yes.
Who is this man we're trying to bash up?
No.
I'm gonna roll insider history or whatever. I'm gonna roll if I know him.
History.
That's a solid. It's a 9.
Wait, to
Yeah.
clarify, we're rolling to see if you know.
Seem to remember that he matches the. Aliath had a lot of the Dark Cultist had a lot of
Oh,
generals.
it's this.
So you feel that the guy's probably a general of his at some point.
Oh, I think he's a general.
No, where am I?
Well, for
Your guess is as good as.
a great low rate, we can get online.
You were in the field, which is in L'Oreal.
It's been several weeks since I've been conscious.
Well, last I knew, I was in a completely different world. So, frankly,
Oh, so you're a planeswalker. That's dope.
honestly, I have no idea. But let's continue.
That one? I don't know.
This stone, yes.
It's been carrying. I've been
Yes.
carrying it for.
Oh, how does that?
I mean,
Stop
I'm
that.
not going to tell you guys how to play. Okay.
I'll tell you where I got it later.
So you see the ice starts to form on the chain, kind of the frost creeps up into the chain, and all of a sudden he sees it, shakes his hand, and it's gone. Stirred a little bit, but more like a bee sting than anything else. Damn frog! It's annoying, but you'll have to try harder.
Flex his hand into fist dramatically.
He looks at you, and casts,
Sneaky bastard spell.
does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. You see, you see him focus on the energy in his hand, and looks at you and goes, "You want to try that on me? How about you feel this?" And icy energy shoots out of his hand. You leap out of the way as it strikes the ground, just forming a small plate of frost.
He ribbons.
Damn it, I'm out of practice. Zerth, you're up.
Nighton, is now that time.
Yes, I believe now it's time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Nighton. I'm always angry. Zerth all of a sudden gets very mad.
Do rights to that?
I say Nighton, not Captain.
Marvel, don't interact.
Anyway, all of a sudden, Zerth goes from his chummy teddy bear self to going, and then he runs He runs up to the throne and
Wait, what's your movement?
It's 40 feet.
Hey, just enough.
Just enough. And I'm gonna make a reckless attack. So
Ew.
yeah, baby. I doubt
That's 19.
we're gonna check on you again. Yeah, well, thank you. Okay, so that
26.
that's 26 to hit.
It's
All right, sweet. I'm gonna
lift
throw down a face down. No, I'm not.
misses.
I'm not Jaden Yuki.
Yes, you are, Maxwell. We've already discussed this.
Oh yeah, get your game on. No, frost sword. All right, and then that's 8 slashing, and then 5 ice. And I'm going to use my second attack and also attack recklessly. Does that count if it flew out of
Does
my hand?
reckless attack work for
Yeah,
both your
advantage.
attacks?
I have a but I
How much ice damage was it?
what?
How much ice damage was it?
5. Oh shit. That did not hit. So Zerth tries to go for another blow and then like strikes the arm of the chair.
The first blow hits him in the shoulder, and you see the frost kind of creep into his arm. It pulls away. He sees you coming with the second one, and it slides past him. Just missing. Okay, now it's Knighton, you're up.
Right. Well, you said he's like 40 feet away?
Yes.
Crap.
He's sitting on the throne.
And
He's
I've
got.
already used my shout, so
Negotiate. Because
No.
he's nice, and that's
no,
what he
I already
does.
gave my one-liner. I'm going at him. So
Oh
first,
yes, right.
Once Knighton gives a one-liner, he's done. He's in
First,
combat.
first
Combat.
I'm going to
Combat
turn
mode,
to our new guest and say, "Hi, I'm Chixerific Knighton. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself." And
Oh, yes, Paranel Stars here at your service. I appear to have been summoned from a gem of sorts that is now embedded in my chest. Rather alarmed,
Yes.
frankly.
You think my fight was all right?
the
Yeah.
Ruby of Convenience.
Yeah, plus one to AC.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have. What? I said,
Oh, no, what you were
the
saying?
Ruby of Convenience.
Yes. It appears that I have been become
It has
victim
been
to.
quite useful in our adventures. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go kill this motherfucker.
I feel like that conversation
Please
definitely
feel
took
free.
longer than
Feel
6
free. Yes,
seconds.
yes.
And I'm going to use my movement to run 30 feet up to him.
Sorry.
That
That's
it?
all I can do. I used my range up earlier
Cool.
last session.
What's that? Movement.
Made.
Turn. PER.
Aaron, you're up.
Yes. All right. Well, I suppose we will be motherfucker.
Excellent.
So I will dash about, or no, just run very swiftly about 50 feet forward on an angle to get an angle, the while my fists beginning to glow, and then I will throw a radiant sun with my first right hand. It will be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright, he will take 6 radiant damage. And then with a second attack, he will unleash another one from his left hand. And it will be 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And it will be 10 damage of radiant. And then he will use a key point to do flurry of blows and make 2 more attacks.
Oh yeah.
Next one will 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Yes, and then the other one will be 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Alright.
So the monk rushes forward, gets close, hits the first punch.
This is ranged
Oh,
attacks because
okay.
I'm a Sunsword monk.
Hey! So, runs 20 feet. Hands start glowing. Glowing fists appear right before this beam. First punch hits him right, uppercut to the jaw.
Damn.
Second punch is like straight to the chest. Ooh.
Yeah.
You could see his eye. And the first 2 punches so quick that he doesn't even have time to register. second two punches, though, he sees them and see him quickly dodge, and even like the second one, he's able to. The second of the group, he's able to like push it out of the way, and doesn't. They don't hit him. He's not able to make contact. He's too fast.
It is like a projectile model that matters. It's like Dragon Ball Z. Like,
If that's important, I would like you to know
Um,
how that works.
So he looks at you and goes, "That damn Ruby again."
Love me some lore dropping.
you've got other friends in here.
I honestly have no idea.
Mr. Wrong, it's back up to you.
Cool. So, is he wearing sandals?
He's wearing boots.
Damn
Excellent
All right.
combat question.
There's-
Excellent
They're the
combat.
Chanel.
Okay, so I go to one of his fingers and I bite one of his fingers off. For 12 piecing, 4 necrotic, and 10 poison damage.
Isn't that? Do you have to roll to hit?
I did. It's a 20.
Okay. Okay. So how much was it?
12 piercing, 4 necrotic, and 10 poison.
Okay. So 12 piercing. How much necrotic?
4.
4. And then what was the last one? Piercing necrotic.
And then 10 poison.
My balls.
These nuts.
Roll for girth.
Roll for service.
I did. It was whack.
Okay, so he looks at missing finger. He looks at you and goes, "What the fuck?" Whoa! I'm not at home, so I can swear.
Oh wow! In the religion house.
There's no smiling on my good Christmas.
Maxi Boyle, I was in his house this song.
Oh wait.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, because it goes to the end.
Wait, is that where Emmy's living?
No,
Yes.
she's living in the house.
Oh,
next
she's
door.
living in.
Ew,
Okay,
okay.
there are two. Okay, so you see him. You see this dark, arcane, purplish energy that, like, you see that's almost looks like it's gripping down his arm. Looks at you, and 3 beams break off of it and kind of like launch at you.
Oh.
This doesn't sound.
Oh wait, I had to roll individually for all of them.
Can I get a glass of water?
Okay, second one doesn't hit.
I also
Third one, so
Burners and
2
Canada
of these.
Dry.
Oh, Canada Dry sound.
Tim,
Dope.
Say that again?
Burners or Canada Dry are the pops that I have right now. Going.
What is Burners?
Burners is
It's
ginger
It's a
soda.
ginger. It's a ginger ale. Ian.
Oh, I think I'm good, but thank you much.
Okay, so I'll take Werner's.
Okay.
So
You said those right now.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Gotta
You don't
one
want-
of that. Sure, yeah.
my fucking player's handbook.
Wait, no.
Wait, Garrett, not Garrett. Garrett, do you ever? Can I borrow your player
Yes.
for a sec? Mine's upstairs. If anyone's watching this, don't.
Oh no.
I promise I'm prepared. I just thought I had it.
It happens.
It does happen. Happens to the
Anyone
best
else
of us.
water?
Water would be great. Thank you much.
Apparently, I know how to pick housemates.
That's the girl.
She just got a haircut and she it's like very short.
Mm.
And,
Okay.
but then at one point she like parted it wrong and she looks just like Arnold from the Magic School does. I really don't know how else to put it. That's simply what it is.
You take 14 points of force damage.
Forest?
Force? Like,
Oh, force. I
I
heard
thought you-
forest.
Yes! Forest damage!
That's fine.
Nature itself strikes back.
That's actually how you
Is
talk
that how
wrong.
he sounds? Oh, so
No, Zerth does not know Grung.
okay.
Okay, so these purple beams of energy. The first one slams into your shoulder. The second one, you're able to kind of leap out of the way as it streaks by. The third one, you jump into and hits the side of your chest. Not real. You weren't paying attention to where the third one was. Okay, Zerth, you're up.
Zerth is still pissed. Update for those at home.
Color commentary.
With another big raw sort of noise, he takes another swing at a big boy in the chair. 24 hits.
24 does.
Okay.
That's it.
He takes 6 slashing and 3 ice damage.
6 slashing, 3 ice.
Yep. His second attack misses.
So 6 slashing, how much ice?
And do flavor up my second attack.
So brandishing your ice sword, with frost string kind of floating off of it. You hit him. You're able to hit him in the leg as you swing into it.
My leg.
It's, again, seeing the frost kind of creep into his leg. The second blow, you're just blind with the fury. It's just a wild swing as you see him hit your friend, the Grung. Misses by a mile.
Damn.
It's-
Blind rage.
Like it's like in slow motion. It's cool, like with the frost trailing off of it.
But it's nowhere near
you
him.
know, would have been great practice montage.
You're like,
Knighton, you're up.
Okay, I have a question before I make the attack that I do. For this, was this way back earlier, the swirly stuff, was it, I was never quite able to tell in this session or the last. What is it supposed to be? Is it darkness? Is it just heat?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you.
oh,
It's just like, it looks like a heat mirage. It's like it's almost a fog, but not quite. It's just very gloomy.
Well, regardless, it's the one that deals the most oh wait, no, but then again, it's just the domain of the god of light, so maybe doing radiant damage will be he'll be resistant to as opposed to being weak to.
Would I have noticed it?
I need to flip a coin.
I should
Roll perception.
I should have made some rolls. Busy getting pissed
My
off.
perception is a 50.
You didn't notice anything out of the ordinary from what you were used to.
I'm being a savage. I just ate somebody's.
That's
I'm
some
not paying
golem shit.
attention.
Well, I flipped a coin and I decided not to take any chances on this, so I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite on my hammer.
Okay.
Okay, so we do have a smite.
Okay.
Isn't there?
Is that your turn?
No, that's a bonus action. Now I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Got it.
For realsies, though.
It's been a while since we've had a smite.
It has. So that's going to be...
Imagine.
Does a
I think.
23 hit?
No.
23
In
hits.
that case, let me just play the clip.
There it is.
There we go.
Alright, so
Okay.
let me roll damage on that then for the first attack. Or should I... Alright, so that's 1d8. That is 20 points of damage.
All right, Knight. Okay.
Of that,
Okay.
of that,
Got it.
9 is thunder, 11 is bludgeoning. For my second attack, since, as it turns out, smites only last for one attack, I am going to just invoke my divine smite ability instead, and hit him again.
You can usually tell if all the other hair is blonde based on if the eyelashes are blonde.
That's
Or if the
another
eyelashes are
23 to hit. So
I do if the eyelashes are
Garrett with mascara has fabulous style.
Ask Garrett. Yes.
And that one
Dragon.
deals 17 points of damage.
Because of my earrings.
That's lovely.
It's a big
That's-
move.
This is my
17 points of damage, 8 bludgeoning, and 9 of radiant.
Roll.
9 radiant, sorry.
Okay. You're near him, aren't you?
Yeah, I ran up to him for it.
Okay. So you swing your hammer into him and it hits, crunches under. You swing again and hit him in the other arm, and he's looking at you, just pissed, just furious. The fire burning in his eyes. Only thing light about, like the only light coming from him, and it's an angry light.
I look at him and say, well, you might as well hit me.
You're up.
Sure. Are there too many supposed friends in the way at this point?
I think all three of us.
I was gonna say I'm pretty much on the throne, just being Zerth the Terrible, but I guess I'm very made me an absolute.
Knighton the Wise is being as wise as he can be and trying all his options.
Okay.
So what are you thinking?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh no, is he? So,
He's got 3 in front.
okay, but so I cannot hit a range attack from here.
Uh,
I will get into.
direct line.
I will get into melee on the other side again as I come around, do a spin kick to the head. It will be 18 to hit.
18 hit.
8. Kick will be 5 damage.
That shit.
And then I will attempt to make that a stunning stroke with a key point. So he must make a DC of 13 Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, he makes it.
Makes it okay. And then I will go with my extra attack. Slash him with my monk sword for 23 to hit. It would be 8 damage.
Cool.
Damage.
Okay. So looks at you, get him with a spin kick to the face,
Ooh.
knocks out a tooth, spits it. That's the best you got.
I still have one more extra attack. Sorry.
Okay.
Monk 24, and it's 6 more damage with another kick with the other foot. The leg, yes.
Okay. So he gets hit with it. Gets hit with one kick. Sword slashes.
Yes, just
The sword missed, didn't it?
no. Sword hit.
They all hit. Okay.
Yeah, not
sword,
stun.
sword hits. Scratches through his chest. The second kick catches him again. The third kick hitting him again. Just looks at you, furious. He's mad. Mr. Grung, you're up.
just see this. I am power, and then I'll.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah. So he hit me. I'm gonna bite him in the chest. And that would be 12 points of piercing damage
Wait.
and 18 points of poison.
Wait, you have teeth?
Sort of.
I have a tooth.
Just one.
Would you roll?
A net one.
You roll again, just biting into his arm, and like you can't shake it off, which actually causes the poison and the pain to sink in deep. And eventually, he's able to rip you off, throw you to the other side of him. You were supposed to be dead. Okay.
Correct.
Oh, was I supposed to be dead?
In the middle of beating the shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Does 17 hit you, Tim?
Yes.
You're going to take
What?
7 piercing damage
Easy.
and 26 necrotic
As
damage.
a druid.
Woo!
Zoinks, Scoob!
Does a 17 again hit user? Does a 17 hit?
Oh, yes.
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 Okay.
Yeah, my
So
bad.
you're going to take
This doesn't end well.
8 piercing damage and 26 necrotic damage.
Zerth is down. We got a down Zerth.
Mine.
Does an 18 hit you?
It does.
Wait, no. Sorry, not 18. 14.
14 does not.
So, as he's standing,
DPK, right?
as he's standing there,
HPK.
the gloomy energy that you'd seen around his hand at the beginning forms into a shadow, a spear that seems to be made out of shadow. He's one hand, he stabs it into the ground, hits it, and just takes you see the energy billowing out of it. He grabs it with both hands, twists it, and stabs it into Zerth. Just like you can see the necrotic damage spraying on his chest, and Zerth drops. You see the crackling energy in his hand, and he just throws it, and electrical energy goes flying towards the monk, just barely getting out of the way. Strikes the back wall with massive explosion. What did you?
This ain't good, folks.
Did you think this would be easy?
Yes.
Quite frankly, I had no expectation whatsoever.
You see, he's not looking good. There's blood streaming down.
Not cute.
You know, it's
For the
not-
record, guys,
but he.
for the record, I am simmering with fury. Knighton is. Knighton might. If he was a barbarian, Knighton would be enraged.
Okay, I'm good. Death saving throw, right?
Yes, certainly. Because I was at 25, and you hit me with you hit me with
8 and
6 or
26.
8, 9.
Oh no, you're go to 0. We're not doing
We're
style.
not doing that. Okay.
We're doing standard D&D. You go to 0.
That's 20, baby. That's 20, baby. Close
Okay,
enough.
so you make the first death saving throw. Just keep track.
Oh,
Very nice.
that's that was a success.
Yes,
Success.
1 success.
Yes.
So you're 1 success, 0 fail.
Cool. Pretty good.
Okay. Actually, you're gonna do another one because it's your turn next.
Oh, okay.
You do one when you go down, and then
20, baby. Let's go. Yeah. 2 successes.
You're at 2. Sweet. Okay. Knighton, you're up.
Oh, wait. I have resistance to all damage except for psychic. So I didn't take.
You took half damage.
I took half
So
damage.
it's 4.
So that's 4
and
and 13.
4 and 13.
So I'm still up.
Okay.
I forgot.
How?
I'm a bear totem, which means that when fighting, I have resistance. I don't know if it's when I'm raged or not.
It is when you're raged.
When I'm raged. Yeah. So when I'm raged, I have resistance to everything. except for
Cool.
psychic damage.
You're not dead. Ignore those death saves.
So like falls
so-
asleep.
I'm gonna re-describe that.
Oh, sweet.
So he stabs into you and goes pretty deep. This is even in your blind rage, you know it should be a fatal flaw.
I should be dead.
All of a sudden, almost like glowing, like all of a sudden there's like glowing energy for a split second that is in the shape of a bear with like just this gold and like the necrotic damage that is spread across your chest shrinks. Still there. You're gonna have a nice scar, a deep purple scar across your chest, but
Personally,
it
I'm not a
shrinks.
fan, but very cool. Yes.
It shrinks and you can feel the damage in the dead cells in your body healing as the power of the bear courses through you. Bean looks at you and after you cast the bolt, you're up.
It's been a we gonna go. We're not gonna be reckless because we almost we had a boo boo. That was not good. So I'm fighting. Does it 20 hit? 20 does.
20 hits.
My mind's 6 slashing and 6 ice. Wait, where do I add the? Where do I have my strength? Is that on the-
slashing? Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes,
then
it would
that's
be 10 slashing.
so that's 10, 6 ice.
Yes.
Wow, it's been a while since I played this game. I was like, wait, strength. I can add strength. My dumbass forgot.
You just furious that this man has attacked your friend.
Pissed.
your friend and your newfound friend. You slice, slashing across his face. Deep blood coming across of it, gut like running out. One of his eyes is ruined. Even if he survives the fight, one of his eyes is ruined. He looks at you and just and for a second, there's almost fear.
Well, let's see if it continues because I have an extra attack. So
Hey!
Yeah, I do too.
Hey!
Let's go, baby. All right. So that's 11 slashing and 4 ice.
How do you want to do this?
Did you think this would be easy?
So Zerth gets in a mighty squat because at this point he is now straddling the throne where both feet are on the arms of the throne, and he jumps up real high, and he takes his sword and he does like one of those cool Ike like Fire Emblem ass, like throws it up and he catches it, and then he's coming on the way down and he like starts spinning and stabs it through like his head through his chin, and then I push it forward so his whole face smoothie everywhere. But it all freezes before it can get.
Got it.
So it's just stuck mid like grossness.
For a moment, just a heartbeat. You see your friend the Grung, who has the necrotic damage on his shoulder. You see Knighton who's being attacked. You think of your cousin and how he's not here, but
Now Dell's
yes, and he could be off doing heavens knows what. You leap, you hurdle the throne, using the momentum to jump up, tossing your swords up so that you can get a better grip, and bring it down with both hands onto his head. You land with a solid, boom,
big old flunk.
with your sword through his head and be like, "Ha, dare you!" Send it forward with the frozen innards. As the beam hits the ground, he slowly dissolves into shadow, and it's the tendrils of darkness that have brought this room draw in towards him until they're gone, like they were never there. And you,
Zerth lets out a mighty roar.
as Earth roars, you can see the beauty of this. This room's open air.
Pan will try to figure out, yes, where the hell he is.
Looks
I'd
at
like to know.
it's open air, and you can see every relation and star, and even the 3 moons of. We already rolled for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, we're
The 3 moons of Eliorial over it in precision. They're larger than they should be. This is a creation of some sort, but they're stunning. This is beauty incarnate.
just an
Nice.
For the sake of the story, I'm gonna say that Dell gave Zerth his bag with some things in it. Before he split off from the party.
Because those two were together.
Yes.
Quite aware of this. His last name means starflower.
Is it really?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's sweet.
So he
Zerth
a tear comes down his eye. And he looks at me.
I'm a graph.
All right.
I'm wow.
You remember in Zerth's bag there is a 20-sided object in there.
Is it the Orbo looking guy thing?
Might be.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage my rage because I can't just be like, what is this? Zerth takes a moment to look up at the star. He puts the sword away. Alright. Let's see if this can be of any use now. Pulls out the 20-sided object.
Am I aware of what this is?
Roll history.
History. History would be a 14.
14. you've heard of objects of like this. They're in your adventures over time. You've heard of power shape of that are very similar to a children's game back in your home. These are powerful objects that have the power to change reality. But they also have to be used by powerful beings, the energy. From a mechanic standpoint, it is similar to a wish, where it could wildly backfire. And if you're not powerful enough, potentially not, like nothing would happen.
You ought to be careful with that.
I was born careful.
The runes on the runes are glowing pretty bright, similar to if you remember,
Yes.
we were in the garden stage.
Let me try something. Zerth turns around and he sets down the object on the throne.
All of a sudden, in a flash of light, it's almost like golden flames lick up the side until it's a column of fire, and all fire is being shoot out of it and form arms. The base of the column splits into legs. All of a sudden, standing before you on the throne is what looks, in some cases, the sun itself. And then it cools for a second down into a more manageable light. It looks like it. Okay, this is gonna be out of character because the only way I can describe it. It looks like a sunspot where like it's dark.
Mhm.
You can
Oh,
see
yeah.
a humanoid figure that is dark.
Look, there's the radiating.
But there is a radiant bit.
My eyes are getting messed up thinking about
It is like you are seeing spots when you first saw it, but now it is bright,
it. As a man.
but it is much more manageable. Its hair, is fire.
Flowing.
It's golden fire flowing in these different directions. He looks at you. He looks at all of you and just laughs. This great bellowing laugh.
Like Ghost of Christmas Present laugh.
Like that, just very jovial.
Yeah.
It's joy.
That's what I wanted. Thank you.
He looks at you with just the big old smile and goes, "You did it. You did it. You brought me back." Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He looks at all of you. He's tell me, child of the moon, look, is my wife alive? Does she live? History.
I know. I can answer this.
Zerth know things.
Zerth knows things. It's 15.
You know that from a standpoint, Sophie was often depicted as the husband of Lun, the goddess.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
He also looks at you as like, can you worship my wife? Do you know
My
how
wife.
She is? Do you know how she is?
Unfortunately,
Mm.
she has not yet been revived. But I assure you, I will not rest until she is. I swear it upon my honor.
You see his honor. You see him perk up at the word honor.
I hardly
I
know.
hardly know. But then after making that, he chuckles at his own joke. My brother would love it. And then he goes back to his face sinking.
If it's anything like the rest of the pantheon that we've seen thus far, she's not unattainable. But at this point, I don't think she's at a strength in which she can revive herself.
There's
without
gonna be a
help.
weird puzzle dungeon. There always is.
Well, we must save her somehow, right?
Of course.
Yes. We've been brought back to do just that.
Actually, frankly, I was just in the gem.
Actually, yeah, I also have a... Oh, Shining One. Do you know anything about this ruby? And why is there a guy? It's just like...
We're totally just job really.
He looks at you and goes, the Eye of Daid.
That's a much cooler name than the Ruby of Convenience. I will give you that.
The Eye of Daid show up exactly where it's did and doing exactly what it needs to do. It has confounded the most powerful, even Manertha herself, goddess of knowledge and wisdom, was never able to truly figure out the limits or even exact powers of it. But it is uncontrollable, but it also is wildly helpful for whoever bears it, good or evil.
Do you know if he's attached to it permanently?
I do like my.
He looks at you. Ah, son, you're not of this world.
Yes, that is correct. Supposedly, frankly,
I
have no
suppose
idea
that would is how you would detach from.
Yes.
So
at some
while you're
point,
walking this world,
the eye will send you home, and you'll wake up remembering this like a.
It is pretty fucking badass.
You were never in any. Although the eye will never tell you that, because then you fight not as hard. And the four of you fought bravely. You are heroes.
I know you're proud now.
Your mother would be proud. Just
This earth has one manly tear.
go. Go out and celebrate your victory before you save my wife. It was actually when I met her after a great victory. When I started chasing the moon, doing anything to let her. But that is a story for another time.
My lord, would you know, being betrothed to the goddess of the moon,
Yes.
is my affliction a blessing? I assume you know what I'm referring to.
I do myself. Because at its core, that is your choice. It is a heavy burden, but it is not unbearable. There will come it is your choice whether to embrace it, a piece of you, to not deny your identity, or you can let it consume you and let the beast and the savage run wild.
Thank you.
It is a hard road. Lum created this. We know that she is one of the smartest of us, and she's also kind. She would not give you this burden if it was not meant to be borne.
Understood.
Oh, also, just as a side note, the Grunk can understand everything. you're
Yep,
saying.
he's a device.
Yes.
It's giving me a lot of interest.
Keep going.
Got it. He looks at you. The path you walk ahead of you is tough, but you will be strong. You're already a strong follower of mine. I'm sure that when she rises, she will be so proud of you.
Out of character.
And
Out of
probably
character, I could not hear like half of that. You kept cutting out.
Okay. He looks at you and goes, "Ah, young one, you're so strong and such a wise follower of Lon. I'm sure that when she rises, she will give you rewards beyond your wildest dreams.
Thank you.
She'd be so. I wish she could be here to be by my side like she was at the end.
Your days will come again.
I hope so.
We won't rest till that's true.
Actually, I may just
I
at
mean-
any given time, but
I'm in this.
I mean, we
No.
will have to rest. Exhaustion is a thing.
That's fair.
I'd rather depart without. Would send my condolences before departures.
Okay. You did well, son. You will wake well rested, knowing in your soul, if not your mind, that you saved a world. Rest easy. Rest easy, my son.
And then just Garrett just zoom
I don't need to go yet.
One tear of joy, and
I mean, there's closure there now.
it's gonna be a
Unless you wanted to go. I'm like, I really need to figure this thing out, and I am not the one. If the goddess of wisdom can't figure this out, then Zerth Wolfsbane probably also can't. Not on purpose.
Well, I mean, I don't have height, so it's
like a
patting you
calf.
up. Yeah.
Oh.
my god. Hey, you're fine. Don't worry.
I have high confidence.
So he still doesn't know that I'm poisoned.
Because I have a +8 to all con, so like my knowledge of the fact that he's poisonous is not there.
So he looks at Sophie looks at the four of you and goes, "You're ready to move on." Roll takes the object that you placed on his throne, rolls it in the ground. The rune facing upwards starts glowing powerfully. You feel your
Fuck yeah!
and you feel a lot of the minor cuts and bruises and scrapes fade, but the major ones are still you'll still have a scar from the damage.
Big old purple guy.
A couple of the bigger wounds will stay. Decide where your scars are as you.
In hindsight, I should have used compelled duel. That way, he would have only been attacking me, and most of those hits wouldn't have hit.
He looks at all of a sudden a big ring of fire, that same golden fire that he seems to be made of, rings you into a dome, spinning and churning. You notice that it's not all gold.
Is it the bikini box?
There what? There's flecks of blue and silver and all these other colors are just glowing through it. It's very Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yep. It's the zoom.
Okay.
It ends, and you're standing in the main temple of Sophie, and he right at sunrise. The sun is rising up, shining through the temple. The rays of sun striking the roof. You notice that for the first time since you've been in Heathfield, the skies are blue and free of clouds. As Sophie stands there, it's good to be free. A streak of lightning lands in front, and you see it's very superhero. He's on one knee, with a fist in the ground. Hair blown back pulled back into a bun, tastefully shirtless.
Oh no,
Tastefully
of course.
shirtless.
Does he have?
You recognize Mahan, god of the storm that you met.
I haven't met Mahan.
You haven't met Mahan. You don't recognize him.
I'm like, who the fuck is?
Hey!
Nice as Mahan mysteriously showed up and also recognized.
Oh,
him.
hey, I'm Sam Jakob.
I like the delay, Trevor.
He's getting all of this. Saying.
So he looks at you as brother. When you first met Mahan, no joy in his eyes, very business. You see him happy. Brother, you're alive. And even though one is a humanoid glowing ball of fire, you see some facial resemblance. These two are close.
So that explains the joke bit.
I don't know religion real quick. Oh yeah, we're helpless. We have a two.
You know.
Freaking clue.
What are you rolling? Or are you just shaking your dice?
I'm thinking about whether I should help
Wait.
you roll religion. There's no way for me to help you. I can't speak.
I would just have to
common.
look over.
I'll help.
For
I'll
the second,
assist.
Dell leans over and goes, "That's Mahan, the god of the storms. We met him a while ago.
Oh, that's why.
Thank you.
When you were unconscious, Wolf and Owl.
Oh, damn it. I always miss the fun stuff.
You really. Mahan grabs him by the shoulder and goes, "Brother, you're awake. The storms are no fun without the clear." And grabs him and embraces him.
Oh, wait, that's so cute. What the fuck? That's hitting me right
In your feels.
in
I'm
the
doing these
heart
like. If you remember Orm and phrase you met with the
Yeah.
description of it.
I also was like very like cool guy dad energy, and that's the kind of shit that I need in a deity.
That's a guy that deserves my worship.
I'd
Oh, right.
pray to him. Not really. I pray to a different god.
Arms slung around each other. These brothers. Oh, thank you again. We will never forget you. And in a flash of fire and light.
A cyclone of sun.
Yeah, it's like a picture of a fire tornado with electricity.
That was so cool. Wait. Guys, I have a question. Should we be on the lookout aren't we still out for being arrested?
No,
Okay.
guys, it's not you. It's just me. I'm the only one that they want to arrest. So I'm going to go my own way.
What, Knighton, what do you mean?
I'm.
Trevor, that's not
Yes,
the
I
spot.
know, but I meant I'll meet you guys at the inn. I'm just going to go my own way, so the guards will follow me, and I'll lead them on a wild goose chase.
Thank you.
No
Knight.
problem.
Sorry, that was. Sorry.
I
Thanks, Knighton.
jog out towards the guards and yell, "Hey, look! I'm a distraction!" and start running.
Fucking love Knighton.
For the sake of story, I'm just gonna say that Knighton is, even though he's
Steady, swift
this is
jog.
not the A. This is like the C shift. They're not. This is not.
Hey,
They're like, it's a
Right.
sign. Crime's
the,
not gonna
the
happen.
heavy armor just gives me disadvantage on stealth. I still have full movement
The
speed.
secret.
A runabout. Oh, Steven. No one
So-
will ever know.
Everyone walks into the inn. Do we lose it?
No, but my computer is now at the point where it's charged.
Zerth kicks the inn door in. I need a mead and a nice pretty lady that I can smooch.
The innkeeper looks at you and says, "We could give you the first one, but
That's
you
fine.
have to go to the less reputable to get the second."
I'll just use my extreme charisma. It's a 13. It's nothing to write home about.
It's not bad, but
It's not bad. But it works on a very niche group of women.
it does. It does.
Roll attraction. Yep, right down the middle.
So you got that night. You guys eat and you feast and you be merry.
And we celebrate!
Yes!
Celebrate good times. Celebration.
In the you guys eat, have a good time.
It's God's order.
The
We
various
have to
of you that
celebrate.
want you meet back up with Lee and Zell and
Fuck, Lee met his like brother. There was a huge twist.
that. Lee's happier. He's done political stuff and got his brother killed and killed a guard. And
Holy
killed
shit.
our advisor plotting to overthrow the city for the sake of the dark cult.
Hey!
I think we'll probably.
He did some really cool stuff.
Damn it! I missed the cool
Did you run
politics
that one?
shit.
Okay.
But it had to
It
happen.
the all hinged upon like missing letters.
Oh,
the
like that or-
forged letters that the evil regent disappeared from his room. They all must have gotten email.
I know nothing about
Oh my fucking god.
I
You never explained what happened.
Matter, can I please tell?
Give me
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
We're close. We're close. Oh, you guys go to bed, rested, happy. Middle of the night, you hear a loud commotion.
Commotion!
Commotion!
You rush downstairs to
Shit.
see Luke Hill, face like sobbing into his arms at one of the tables.
What happened?
Luca, brother, what happened?
He looks up at you with tears running down his face, but his eyes are just numb. They took her. I don't know. They were too quick. He's just in shock. Emery, the tiefling, walks down and is like, just eyes open. Murin, the small boy that you rescued, rushes down,
Mr. Zerth.
looks up at you and is like, looks back and forth, and just runs over to Luke Hill and just hugs his chest, the side of his chest. Luke Hill doesn't even react. It's just he's staring at his hands. I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't save her. I just froze. You all look at each other. Dell looks at you as cousin. What are we supposed to do? We need to rescue Lund next. He just motions forward to them. Lund needs to be saved, but how can we ignore that?
I don't know.
I can't do it.
Not sure.
I'm gonna be honest, I did have to wake up in the middle of the night for this, but I have an idea. And I'm not sure if I or anyone else here is going to like it.
Dell looks at you and like, I don't think we have a
I was
choice.
gonna say we don't. I can't come up. with
Alright
it.
then.
We have a duty to the divine to save them, but it's the little people that help us along
And
the way.
you focus on those little people. You go, you bring Mary back, and you be the heroes that you are meant to be. I've got a god to save, and who knows? Maybe I'll finally be able to come to terms on my own with the fact that evidently my dad's a long-dead supervillain. Maybe he's not even long dead. I don't know. But I'll find out on my own, as I quest for Lund!
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Go where you need to go.
oh. And I gesture. Lukel's crumpled on a table, right?
Yeah.
I push him off the table and lay down a map.
Oh fuck!
He's
yeah.
he's not.
Yeah, but he's not gonna see it coming.
Pick another table.
This is a tiny holler.
They had closing. Sure, an hour ago.
We're all centered around the table. I just scooch him a little
Okay.
bit and lay down.
And he just flies
I'm not that.
like a Gary.
I just sort of push him a little bit and lay down a map on
Yes.
the table. The map has a bunch of lines which the DM can tell you more about.
As the Grum dramatically unveils the map, you see various lines scattered across it. That's where we're going to end.
What the fuck?
Yes,
Wait, did I actually leave, or did I just say I was going to and never actually get out of the tavern?
we all decided that you were going to leave and find Lon. Everyone else.
You probably went back to bed to get a good
Yep.
night.
So, Jackson, have fun playing me for the brief bit that I show up in next session. I hope you got a good grasp of my character, because I'll never tell all my secrets.
I'm going to
Do his best. Do his best.
do my best.
Alrighty.
But yeah, thoughts on that? That was short, but that was because it really should have been.
No, that's okay. I
That's
enjoy.
What was the thing? What was he swirling around? What was the evil guy swirling around? Was it force? Heat? Darkness? You said you wouldn't tell, but he's dead now.
It was gloom energy.
Ooh.
It was a gloom weaver,
That is such a cool name.
which I actually misplayed. I'm just gonna let everybody know. Should have been way more powerful at the beginning than I let him.
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks for joining, man. It's good to have you on the team.
Well, hello. I'm Trevor Wilson. And for the last few months or so, you've seen me play the role of Knighton in Big Green D&D. Unfortunately, Big Green D&D is going to be coming to a close when it comes to YouTube, as everyone's going to be switching over to doing live sessions, because they're all going to be back at college, and I, the oldest in the group, have already graduated, so my time there is also not going to be continued. I hope you enjoyed what you saw of it, and keep an eye on this channel in the future. I intend to, maybe around May of next year, start up a new campaign with some of the same people that you've seen here, called Sunshine and Swamplands. I look forward to it, and I hope you will too. Until next time, farewell.